First thing I check is the soap always, and guess what? Number 1 does not have no soap but soap on top. Guess what? Number 2, no soap. And guess what? That top soap is a chemical hazardous. And I was going to go check under the urinal always. Yep, that's a fail. -6. Dirty as always, other men's pee. And I had to resort to the soap on top. Contamination, that is a safety risk. You know, always keep the soap refilled. As you guys can see, they do not have automatic water dispensers. I had to manually use my hand after I washed my hands already. And, you know, I don't like that. Grabbed a few more paper towels, and guess what? Where's the trash can? It's in here. And why is the lid off? That they definitely need a janitorial crew to come through here. No defense on the soap. That is crazy. And guess what? Air fresheners are empty. They need new air fresheners too, and it's broken as well, probably years old. So guess what? That is a fail. We're gonna go with about a 5.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. And since they failed that, I decided to inspect the entire rest of the store. They have now cut the heads off of Labubus, and they're selling them like trophies. This is not okay. Okay, this is what we are paying for, them to make this type of stuff and to just give it out. Like, they're making it so playful for children too, which is insane. That is a fail. I can't believe they would allow that. And then I'm walking and I see this ritual like symbol thing, like this torch, and it's got copper for, you know, energy sucking powers that these people do. And this one's a flute where you can get energy and play a ritualistic song while you're doing it with your little tree hut. Like, I tried to do the ritual that they want you to do. And I'm looking around and they have another one that's black with more copper. If you don't know what copper is used for, look it up. They have candles, and I'm now looking at the whole table, and it's like, what the hell is this? Like a whole ritualistic. I felt like I got cursed by looking at it. And then I'm walking around, they got more Labubus, and these are even more creepy because why do they have the guts showing? Okay, like, would you want a kid looking at this stuff? No. Why is it a toy, a fidget toy? I can't even send my kid to school at this without getting in trouble. Like, why is this all focused around death? What are they trying to do here? It's just a fail. My girlfriend was saying that these clothes look like they're from the 80s. I said they look like they're from the 1600s. Comment what era you think these clothes are from, 80s or 90s or whatever. And then, yeah, more trophies of Labubu heads. This is just super weird. You guys may not think of anything of it, but it is super weird. And then they got weird eyeballs all over the store with, you know, with X's. Weird X's, like XXX Tentacion. Are they trying to symbolize energy or a higher power? What are they trying to push out here? Because I have never seen this about 5 years ago anywhere. You know what I mean? And this just looked weird. This looked like a secret code to like a Mona Lisa or something. Like, I'm looking at 807 and then a street name. Is this like a code for something? Am I trying to get and then a red coat, you know, and then an AI picture. I thought about my mom, and look how easy this is to print. Look how poorly this is made, and they're selling this for $80 by AI. You see what America's come to. And what is this? Literally, this is a weird symbol that probably has a curse on it, made by a scientist in a lab, and they're selling it. Look at this weird ritualistic cursed spoon, and they got dead flowers on the shelf to buy. What the hell is America come to? I swear I saw this picture. They took this picture from a Coca-Cola commercial from like 2012. Look it up. And then they got a new trend. You know, I don't know what the hell. This is a new trophy, like weird ritual voodoo doll that the companies are trying to push out. Now, Labubus have died off, and that's why they cut the heads off. And now they're selling them as keychains, and now they're moving to these Bigfoot things. And they're selling voodoo dolls, too. Voodoo dolls, man. And we're going to, like, bro, I don't understand why they have to post, and they have to sell literal human bones. And look at this, elixir potions. but on it, it says poison Halloween bottle. Poison Halloween bottle. Poison. We're giving poison to Americans now, guys. You see what they're selling to us, our hard-worked money? Look, stay trashy. You're going to tell me I'm going to work and break my back to say that I'm staying trashy? And the other thing is, why is there so much dog stuff in America and no cat stuff? In this whole thing I saw about horses. They have more horse stuff than cats. All right. Like, look, goats. They have goats and no cats. And look, the first thing about a cat is a witch. Like, I'm just here for the treats. 2 cat things and the rest are horses, goats, and dogs, and raccoons and trash cans. And look at what they're promoting. They're promoting single mom altruism. Like, it is actually insane what America, this is how much they care about us, telling us to keep drinking. Yeah. Give your children demon dolls and voodoo dolls. Love dogs more than cats. You know what I mean? Look at this. And look, there's only 4 cat, whatever these are, towels or whatever, and there's 4 dog. But guess what? They lost a point on the inspection because they have 5 dog towels and not 5 cat towels. They have 4. Look at this. Micro bamboo memory foam pillows. I've never seen micro bamboo, but I'm like, okay, micro bamboo, that sounds like microfiber. And I look, and guess what? It is microfiber pillows. They are selling microfiber pillows, okay? This is insane. And, this has gotten so insane that I've actually had to start recording, because why are they selling random microfiber drinks? Like, what is that in the drink? What is that? Is that a tooth? Is that a cat tooth? These are spells made by a witch named Sydney. You see what they're selling in America, y'all. This is Dallas, Texas, okay? Just to let y'all know, this is the type of stuff. They're selling drinks with cat teeth and microfiber. Look, this is the one with microfiber. Look, you see all that microfiber in there? I don't know what the hell that is, man, but that is not healthy. I know that. Look at this. I don't know what I was doing here. What am I looking at here? Okay, look at this. AI. I can make this literally on my phone on a free app and print it out at FedEx, post it to a literal Yeti cup and sell it. Like, look at this, selling literal monster. They didn't get the copyright to do that. You know who's making this stuff? Obama or something. Like, this has to be political. Who's making this stuff and getting away with it? You know what I mean? Like, literally, I could post it. I can make this. I made this in my 6th grade 3D printing class. Look at this. I thought this was crazy. Like, night before Christmas scented tarot cards. This is crazy. And I had to take a minute to look at the ingredients on this. Like, spearmint tarot cards. This is like, could you imagine how many chemicals? Keep the reach out of children and pets. Why? What's on here that my kid can't touch? I thought this was crazy that they had Little Nas's cowboy hat after he had that huge crash out and got canceled by his label. Like, they sold his hat to a company in Dallas. And then there's just more of these voodoo dolls. Like, I don't know what's going on. You guys may not think much of it, but it's just crazy to me that we work and break our body, our bones and back. And then this is how they treat us. They give us polyester made out of plastic and voodoo dolls that have curses. And they're like, yeah, go spend your money on this. Look at this. Do you see this? This is not okay. This is very, I say lies. You know what I mean? Why would anybody buy that? A bunny in gear? Okay. Like, yo, I'm not going to spend you take $200 out of my paycheck every month. You know what I mean? Why am I going to buy a bear that I can put in the microwave when I can just get a heating pad? You know what I'm talking about? It doesn't make sense. Oh, look at all this. And this, Carrington would love this, okay? These are scented bath salts. We all know Carrington. He says his substance of choice is bath salts. And guess what? They have all different types of flavors here. They got Carrington's DOC in this store that I inspected. And it's crazy because the store is the first place that has received a negative review and has failed a bare inspection. Look at this. More negativeness to just ruin the American people's lives. Look at this packaging. You see this promotion? No, you're not going to tell me what they're made out of. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because the company's name is literally called Gold Medal. All right. And it's literally gold medal. No, ingredients on how they were made. They just say it's thermal socks. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It seems very scary. And, this is very scary because I swear to God, when I was little, I used to receive, obviously it was my dad making the Santa letters, but that picture I just highlighted, that was in a Santa letter that I used to get. This is a